Now, we begin in the nation's capital, Abuja, where presidential candidates and their political parties are now bound by the peace accord they signed on Thursday ahead of next year's general election to ensure that the process is peaceful. The National Peace Committee also appealed to the 18 candidates to consciously refrain from heating up the polity, but encouraged them to execute issue-based campaigns. TVC News senior correspondent Femi Akonde reports on this.
Candidates and their political parties have come to commit to a peaceful conduct in the build-up to next year's big election. The mood here is calm, warm and friendly. This is a sharp contrast to the narrative on social media and the public space. The National Peace Committee believes signing the peace accord will make politicians take responsibility for their words, actions and activities capable of inciting and causing violence.
Issues of major concern that have the potential to negatively impact on the integrity are emerging. One of such issues is the spread of fake news. Thus, fake news and misinformation continue to pose a significant threat to 2023 general elections.
I think we derive inspiration from Kenya and we commend them because they ran the most peaceful, most transparent, and most acceptable elections. And their institutions were able to see through that process. We hope, therefore, that the lesson we can learn from them is that these 2023 elections, despite the anxieties and the fears, that by the grace of God, the elections will be free, fair and credible.
The efforts of the Peace Committee will enhance the work of the Independent National Electoral Commission and other relevant stakeholders. INEC sees this as a strategic partnership towards improving the electioneering process. The chairman of the commission says this time there will be sanctions on candidates and political parties that flout the country's electoral law, and the commission will strictly monitor compliance with the campaign spending limit.
Political parties and candidates should study and familiarize themselves with the electoral legal framework to avoid any infraction of the law and the unhappy consequences that will follow any act of misdemeanor.
From violative conduct such as 1. Political campaigns or slogans must not contain abusive language.
It appears fake news and misinformation have become a political tool that now threatens the peaceful conduct of elections. Also, campaigns lately have not been issue-based, but rather it has been quarrels between candidates, political parties and supporters. President Muhammadu Buhari, who is also a signatory to the peace accord in 2015 and 2019, says this dangerous trend is capable of scuttling Nigeria's democratic journey.
The signing of the peace accord is a major step towards the success of next year's presidential election. This is very important because it may significantly impact the process. But the ball is now in the court of presidential candidates and their political parties to de-escalate tensions and play according to the rules. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.